Well, Aaron, hundreds of firefighters from throughout California and from out of state came to battle these fires, help also coming in the form of donations of clothing, food, and water.
I was allowed to go in and get medication and some clothes.
Parts of Napa County look like a flamethrower was used to make paths through the neighborhoods. Fires continue to rage and evacuations remain in effect. Thursday, residents were allowed 10 to 15 minutes to retrieve medicine and other necessities.
We didn't know what we were going to find, and we were lucky. CAL FIRE saved our house and our little schnauzer.
The Napa Town Center, normally bustling with tourists, was like a ghost town today. The Vanderklocks from Lansing, Michigan, have been planning this trip to wine country the past 10 years.
I'm from Michigan, and we don't have fires like this there, so if we get a fire, it's a big fire, we might burn off an acre.
Napa Valley College was busy with people coming from all over to make donations.
I work at Signature Flight Support here at SFO. They donated $1,000 off the bat just to help out.
Among the evacuees are some of the 5,300 residents of Calistoga who are thankful their small town wasn't lost to the flames.
It didn't catch fire, but it looked pretty dire last night.
Well, the first thing that came to my mind is I like to talk to God about it.
One thing that was missing today was the winds. In Southern California, they're known as the Santa Ana winds. Up here, El Diablo, the devil. Today, the devil wasn't dancing, but he's going to return this weekend. Aaron?
All right, Phil, thank you.
Relief efforts are mounting around the state and even here locally.
In San Martin, efforts currently are underway to help the many animals and livestock impacted by the fires. We continue our team coverage with Action News reporter Felix Cortez live in San Martin.
And Aaron, Dan, all this hay you see behind me, some of it will be making its way up to wine country, driven there by an army of volunteers stretching all the way down to King City.
Fly spray, super important. We've got that going up. Tons of medical supplies. People go through this really fast.
Caitlin Hayes of San Martin has her truck and trailer loaded with animal medical supplies, dog and cat food, and 14 bales of hay, headed to the Solano Fairgrounds, where livestock and other animals have been rescued.
The minute I saw it on the news, I think as someone who runs a rescue, we don't know any better than to just get up and go. There was no question of, our time or anything. It was get it loaded and, do what we do.
It's devastating. It's devastating.
Jenny Mosier of Gilroy is coordinating relief efforts and teams of animal rescue volunteers who are driving hay and grain up to wine country, where supplies are running thin and demand is growing.
So there's a lot of feed stores up in the area that are running out of hay and have put out their own calls for help. There's a Western Supply Ranch that had a truckload come in the other day. And then a lot of these ranches, too, are being contacted directly by that need hay.
Donations even making their way to this Calistoga couple who fled the fire zone along with their 16 chickens. They've settled in Morgan Hill. How long will this hold up for you guys?
I don't really know, but a few days for sure. We'll have to thank them. That was so generous.
A relief effort that could go on for weeks, if not months.
Just keep donating, you guys. Every little bit helps. Some think that they can't give enough. Everything matters right now, so keep it coming.
This is going to be a long-term thing. A lot of grazing grounds have been burned and taken, and this is going to be an overtime situation.
And back here live, we're live at Silva's Hay and Grain in San Martin, which has made it really easy to donate to relief efforts. You simply call them and tell them you want to donate to the Napa Animal Fund, and your donation of hay or other food supplies, animal food and supplies will make its way up to that fire-ravaged area. Aaron, Dan.
Thank you, Felix.
All right, Felix, thank you. With so many fires burning at the same time, there is also some major concern about the impact on air quality. This is what it looks like from space. UC Davis researchers figured out that there is enough fire activity right now to blanket California and Nevada with a layer of smoke, and you're looking at it. Analysts say in just the past 2 days, the fires have produced as much particulate matter as all of the vehicles in the state produce in 1 year. That's about 10,000 tons of air pollutants. And that is the main cause of haze and, of course, respiratory problems.
Some of the smoke lingering on the Central Coast today from those fires. This is what it looks like from our Skycam 8 today. Hazy. Meteorologist Ferdinand Holum is in for Lee with more on the air quality.
Thank you, Dan. The air quality is not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. Just so to put this in perspective, if you had a scale of 1 to 6, good would be 1, moderate would be 2, 6 would be very, very bad for everybody. So we're in 1 to 2 if you want to put a little bit of perspective on there. Yesterday there was a lot of 3s and 4s out there for unhealthy air. So that is good news. Even though you see the haze out there, a lot of it is up in the air, high up in the air, as opposed to yesterday when it settled into our valleys, especially up toward Carmel Valley, up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. So much better today. Tomorrow would probably be similar to today. So here is Microcast. Sea breeze comes in and picks up the smoke and deposits it down in our area. And now look, overnight tonight, the winds up here, here's where the fires are. They're a little bit of an easterly wind or northeasterly wind. So in the early morning hours, the smoke is going to go up. It's going to get pushed over the ocean, and then watch what happens. Your sea breeze comes up in the afternoon, takes all the smoke that was out here and brings it right down toward us. And any smoke that actually goes in through the Bay Area as well, northerly winds through the Bay, and then it goes down the Santa Clara Valley. So again, that's why we're seeing the hazy conditions. And just one more thing to talk about here as we go through the next couple days. Now again, we got one more trouble time that we're going to talk about. Last night we had trouble time. Now we're going to go good for today, and then tomorrow at 5 o'clock again, the red flag warnings go into effect. Again, it's for the North Bay Hills, the East Bay Hills, and the Diablo Range, not the Santa Cruz Mountains, not the Santa Lucia Mountains, or not the Gavilan toward us. So again, red flag warning again for high fire danger, 5 p.m. Friday through Saturday.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.